We back. It's Views of a Flick. Today we doing Game of Thrones, House of the Dragons. We here for another one, y'all.
I wonder do shows get mad at that? Like if people call like House of Dragons or like what's another show
House
people
of
doing
Dragons.
that on? I'm sure it's plenty of other shows.
Yeah.
But or like Raising Kanan.
I was just
Everybody
say,
just call it Power.
I was just getting ready to say that, yeah. Or Kanan.
Mm-hmm.
You watch Kanan?
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to do shows like do that affect anything? Like do shows be pissed off?
Even,
I know I would. I'd be like, man, use the name.
Right. Even with don't nobody call Tommy's show Force. They call it Tommy. Y'all watch Tommy?
Don't nobody watch Tommy's show.
People watch it.
It's a lot of people watch it, but
You didn't watch it?
It gave up like third episode.
Man, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
That was one of the ones
we talking about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that was one of the ones though I wouldn't watch. I wasn't trying to do appointment TV. I watch it all at once.
Mm.
So, fellas, episode 1 of House of the Dragons, The Hair of the Dragon. It's the prequel to the Game of Thrones that I've seen, that I know a season of, that y'all have seen all of.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what set, what did it say, 173 years?
172 days.
I don't think it was days.
172 years. 172 years before, what's Targaryen?
Daenerys.
Well, whoever her mother was.
Her daddy.
I mean, her daddy. They said her daddy name too. Aerys?
Aegon.
I thought this was after Aegon.
Wait, Aegon her daddy?
Which? The Mad King, whatever his
name
is.
Yeah, the Mad King. Because I didn't trip off the first time around the game. I didn't trip off the Mad King had just lost the kingdom. I ain't really put that together.
Yeah, when she was born and when Jon was born.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. Because I'm going back through it. I'm on season 2.
Mm.
And I'm like, damn, it's a lot of shit that's coming together. Yeah,
Or y'all can stop it and I just put it back together or something.
No, because I'm going to ask Sid a question. The dude that's at Castle Black, Aegon, or the Meister, who don't nobody know, who is he?
He a Targaryen.
Yeah, I know that.
He's the Mad King older brother.
Okay. So he was king at one point.
He was supposed. I forgot what happened. It'll let you know.
It already said it, but I just forgot.
Yeah, he was supposed. I forgot. No, it tell you why he didn't.
Oh,
it did get passed down to him.
Okay, yeah.
I don't remember. I don't want to misquote anything.
When he was talking to John, when John first heard about Rob.
Yeah, he was talking to his great nephew. And didn't even know it.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, great nephew.
Yeah.
He might have knew. That's probably why he.
Could be.
Yeah, he might have knew.
Could be.
Yeah, but when people say that, people be saying like that first season slow. That first season ain't really that slow. Now that I'm going back and watching it.
Nah, that first season was hella good.
That shit kicked off. Yeah, that shit.
I think people say the first season is slow.
I think it's because they don't see no dragons.
Well,
I think that's what.
Well, some people, I would say, some people like will not into fantasy stuff like that, like swords and sorcery and stuff like that. So if a person not into that, it is kind of slow to them. But anything in that era or that genre, you gonna most likely.
And then they say they burned the Mad King to death.
I believe they did. No, I don't know. They probably
who
did.
They burned to death because
I know they burned Ned, brother and father to death.
Oh, okay, that might have been who they were talking about.
No, they burned his father to death.
Because I'm finna say how they no, because what's his name stabbed the Mad King.
That's
Jamie, the one killed. He stabbed. Yeah. But I was finna say that's a big fuck up on them because she straight stepped in that whole little pit of fire and then nothing happened to her. But they burned the Mad King to death?
Yeah, because she was the only one. Remember, they put the melted gold on her brother.
On her brother.
Yeah, she was the only one that could survive that.
Oh, so they all can't survive it?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. It's probably some family trait that everybody don't get.
And then she, when the witch was telling her about the stillborn, and she was describing a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So she gave birth to a dragon?
Yeah. But Episode 1. What you think?
So that bitch ain't human.
Oh, y'all stop.
More
Nah,
bestiality. More bestiality.
we was talking. We was just talking about the original series.
Yeah, what's up with people, man? It's
But
I mean, but that's what Game of Thrones about.
no, it ain't. It ain't about bestiality.
Well, not bestiality, but incest.
yeah,
It ain't really about incest.
Shit.
I mean, yeah, you're
It's
right.
heavy on the
You're right.
incest.
Tarly and them was turning all. He was turning all his daughters up.
Nah, that wasn't Tarly.
That wasn't Tarly.
You talking about up there on the other side of the wall?
The one that had the gate for them to get through. I thought his name was Tarly. Tully or something.
Nah, it wasn't Tully because that was
But you know I'm talking about the old man that had all the daughters.
yeah, was he smashing his daughter?
Yeah, he used to marry his daughters.
I know the other guy on the other side of the wall that helped them. I know all of them was his daughters.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about him. He was marrying his daughters.
I remember that nigga.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name, but it was.
me neither.
But what you think about this episode?
Shit, episode 1. I mean, it was the typical beginner's episode for me. It wasn't. It was. I mean,
Beginning of the
Game
series.
of Thrones are always brutal. They've been brutal.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first episode of Game of Thrones numerous times.
What you mean?
This episode was way better than episode 1 of Game of Thrones.
Well, I mean, typical first episode of any show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just developmental. Yeah, it probably was better than the first Game of Thrones, but first Game of Thrones episode probably was better than that. But
I think it
it's
might
a lot more people you got to develop in that one than this.
Yeah,
probably.
I think this was a lot more interesting because the universe is already developed. You know what I'm saying? They just going back telling older stories.
Mm-hmm.
So the people who already are into the series just getting reacclimated back into it. You can jump right into the lore and everything, and everybody pick up right then and there.
Speaking of incest, the old girl definitely fucking her uncle, right?
Not yet.
But she,
I don't know. I think they fucked.
I think so
who
too.
You talking about?
Her
uncle?
The girl-
That ain't her real.
Yeah, that's
uncle,
her
is
real
it?
uncle.
Yeah, he a
That's her
Targaryen
real
too.
That's her real uncle. That's her daddy younger
Y'all
brother.
talking about his second hand, right? Y'all talking about the king's second Renee?
No, the hand is the black.
We talking
dude,
about
right?
we talking, you know his daughter, right?
Who? Which one?
The one who had
the
the
king.
dragon at the very
The
beginning.
king daughter. Yeah.
The king daughter.
Yeah.
Her uncle. The dude, the other
who
Targaryen.
run the gold coast?
Yeah.
Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about the other nigga that she was talking to that put the chain around her neck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They not fucking.
Not
Okay.
yet.
I don't think they will.
Yes, they will.
It
I
looked
don't
like
think so.
it looked
They
like
will.
it was a little.
I
And-
thought
and-
y'all was talking about the second hand daughter
Oh, nah,
in
nah,
the king. 'Cause
nah.
They most definitely fucking.
Nah. But
and the king, yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
talking. I was talking about the daughter though. I think the daughter.
I
and
don't
uncle.
think they fucking.
I think they fucking.
in the
bro.
future they will.
Y'all talking about because of scene of them in the throne room.
Not even just that scene.
Well,
every time,
that's a family trait.
yeah.
Like,
they possess how they possess
The
their
queen that
bloodline.
died, that was the king's sister.
Yeah.
That's a family trait. That's the only relative she got left.
But ain't this what started all that? The family trait?
What? Nah,
What
they
we
been
watching
doing.
now?
Nah, they been doing it. This
so
is
they was fucking each
yeah,
other
this
back in
was-
their time.
yeah.
Yeah.
This was like you said, this was 172 years before Daenerys, but this was like 100 and something years, or it was over 100 years since they came over and took over too.
yeah.
So the guy, was it Aegon the Conqueror? When he came over with his two sisters. He was fucking both his sisters.
It had to be.
No, okay.
Had to be.
Oh, you done read the books, like you done went back.
I didn't
shit.
necessarily read the books, but I read up on a lot of the history and stuff like that. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
they hold basically, man, majority, not all, majority of their whole family was into incest.
Yeah.
Basically, the crown has been passed down through incest.
Yeah. That was. It seemed like this season gonna be a lot of that going on.
That's-
Why you say
But
that
for
though?
some reason, I don't think they gonna fuck though.
From what I heard about the show is she won't stay this young this season. They like in a couple episodes they gonna
So I was not tripping.
He's gonna have a time jump.
Did y'all watch the trailer at the end of the episode?
No.
yeah.
It's a chick in there that looked like she's supposed to be her, but way old. It looked like it might be like.
Oh no,
10
they said
it
it's
looked
a time.
like it might be like
they're
10
gonna
years
do a
later.
big
Yeah,
time
it's
jump.
a time jump.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
it's
was
time
not
jump.
tripping. I'm like, hold on, what's going on here?
Because right now she like 14. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I mean, he gonna wait a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Till she about 16, 17.
damn, if they do a time jump, then yeah, they might be fucking.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't know she was 14. I thought she was
I
like
don't know if
17,
she's 14
18.
for real.
I don't know. She
I'm
looks
just
like
saying.
she might be like 16 now at the oldest.
Well, yeah.
At the oldest. But me, I really I enjoyed this episode. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I
much
liked it a
more
lot, too.
than episode. This episode brought me into this show more than episode 1
That's
of
because
Game
you
of
started with
Thrones
episode
brought me
7.
in.
You started with season 7. It's
No, I
like
didn't.
you did start with season 7.
I saw episode 1 of season 1 at least 3 times before season 7 started.
Oh,
But I tried, because like I told you, when I would come to your crib and you would be watching it, that would make me want to watch it.
Yeah,
but
but
then when I would start the beginning of season 1, the shit would just be boring to me.
I think
season 1 was hella good.
when I think back on the season 1 for me was okay. You know what I'm saying? But it was a show I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing that hit it out the park. But later on, at the end of the episode, when I seen no, I take that back. It came on with the White Walker killing old boy in the beginning. No, I was hooked from the beginning. Yeah, I was hooked from the beginning.
Yeah, I just would. It just,
But it did get frustrating throughout the first couple seasons when you just give me a glimpse of a White Walker and then you don't see them no more for the rest of the season. Then you might get one scene in the next season. But it was, like I said, to me, it was more so because they were setting up the universe. You know what I'm saying?
that's why I didn't really mind. I didn't want the White Walkers to come.
This was a better episode, though.
Yeah, it was.
This was a better episode.
they teased the White Walkers and everything in this episode.
Yeah.
They teased the whole war and everything, the longest night, or what it's called, the coldest night.
The long night.
Yeah. They teased all that in this episode.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end when the king
at
was
the
telling
end.
her about all the shit if she gonna be the heir to the throne,
Yeah.
all the secrets that she need to know. So
Oh,
was
yeah,
that
yeah.
dragon head? Was that Aegon dragon, or was that his dragon?
Which one?
The head skull.
The skull. I think
Yeah.
that might be Aegon's
Oh,
dragon.
that motherfucker. That was a big dragon.
Because I think he did have the biggest dragon throughout. You know what I'm saying? His dragon was the biggest ever that they ever had.
that mother was, man.
So what? Was that the first one?
Yeah.
The first.
Well,
dragon?
it wasn't the first one. It was the first one they brought over. And they in was it Valyria? Is that where they were from?
Yeah.
It burned down. Aegon,
Which is ironic to me. Like,
they had a vision and they left Valyria, but Valyria had dragons and they lived among the dragons and stuff like that. So
was at a certain point was dragons just around the world, or
Yeah.
did just like this one?
they were in
Like
Valyria.
learn how to develop.
They
Oh.
they were in abundance in Valyria.
Oh, okay.
But the land burned down. And whatever dragons they left with were the ones that were just left. And those the ones that would reproduce and
Hold on. So they saying that the dragons burned down with Valyria.
yeah,
Like
the whole
the ones that didn't go with them.
well, I ain't gonna say they burned down, but they died off.
Huh.
And I think Valyria is where old boy Jorah went when he got grayscale, wasn't it?
Jorah when he went to when he left he left the
Remember when he
the
fought?
wall, didn't he?
No, you remember when Jorah Mormont, right?
Yeah.
The one that was with Daenerys.
Yeah.
You remember him and Tyrion was in the boat.
Right.
I think they were on their way back, and they went through like old Valyria, ancient Valyria, or something.
Oh,
It
you
was
talking
in
about
ruin.
later on in this old
yeah,
season? Yeah,
when it was in ruin. Yeah, so this is just a
You just
dead
said
wasteland.
something about the wall. Don't the Night Watch watch the wall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is
That's their
the
whole purpose.
City Watch? Was that the
No,
same?
that's
thing?
that's just for what's the name of the place? Westeros.
King's Landing.
Oh, they're just for King's Landing. Yeah.
what?
The
The
Night Watch. It's
City
like they
Watch?
police. It's like they
Oh.
the city watch like they police.
Oh, okay.
The gold cloaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he created the gold cloaks. Did y'all pick up on that?
Who?
What was the Uncle
uncle,
Nan?
yeah,
he
yeah.
created the gold cloaks.
Yeah, I picked up. on it.
They were
I thought he said that they appointed him to that.
yeah, but they weren't called gold cloaks then. He
Oh,
changed
okay.
their uniforms and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the gold cloaks got passed down. So if y'all didn't pick up on that, that's where gold cloaks come from.
And they still that way in Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So where do y'all think that whole the king, the second hand, the brother, the whole hair situation, where do y'all see that? Like, where do y'all see that going? Like, what do y'all think of that now? I got my thoughts on it.
Oh, you mean where they gonna go with it with them?
Yeah, I'm a novice to it.
I think it's gonna wind up starting some conflict because she the first female.
Right.
But
I guess I should ask, who do y'all think is the one, like who on y'all radar right now? Like, it's like the deceitful one. I guess I should ask. I should say.
Is he asking for like who was the Littlefinger of the series?
I guess so. Yeah.
Hightower.
Yeah.
Hightower. Who is it?
The Hand.
The Hand.
Yeah.
Y'all see him?
Yeah, cause he the one sent his daughter in there to the king. Like,
He had already sent the ravens off. We don't know what that's about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Hightower feel like he gonna be on some bullshit.
And what's his name? Damon.
Was Littlefinger the second hand too?
Damon is the uncle.
Okay.
Yeah, Damon is the uncle. Damon was telling this brother like, "Hey man, they look at you basically like you a coward. You ain't gonna do nothing."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that nigga manipulative though.
Who Damon?
Yeah.
Yes. He doing that in order to do all that.
Yeah, he
So
trying to
he can get in on it.
He definitely doing it now. Well, that's why I think the uncle, I think Damon and what's his name, Rhaenyra. That's why I think they fucking, because it's gonna be like a conflict with them. That's why I think they're gonna create that conflict with them, and why they're gonna start fucking with each other and shit like that. I think that's gonna end up happening.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the cousin.
The cousin.
The one that had been passed over.
Oh, the other girl. The
Oh,
other girl that's with the black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be them.
think she gonna get with Damon.
Why?
When I say get with Damon, I ain't mean that like
They're gonna team up and try to bring some
I
shit
think they're
down
gonna
here.
team up and try and do some shit.
They might be
Because they keep saying like Damon, you been off doing, you supposed to be here, you supposed to be there, but where you been at?
Right.
Like, you ain't been in none of them places. And then you got, why was he in the throne room when she went to go visit him?
Because they was all in a little meeting. He was just like, fuck this shit.
When he told when they walked
why?
in, he was sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
Because
Where
why have he been skipping meetings?
He said
Because he clearly been skipping meetings on purpose.
Yeah.
Because he skipped that one meeting so he could just sit behind the wall and watch them and listen to what they were saying. Ain't no telling how long he been doing that or how many times he been doing that.
Right.
Well, he had just came back into the city.
Who knows that he just came back into the city?
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, that's what
I mean,
I think he been too
It's
manipulative.
definitely gonna be Damon involved in some.
Yeah, he looked like it. That shit eating grin. He definitely got a shit eating grin, bro. When Hightower was talking shit about him when he walked in, he was just like, "Yeah, nigga, I'm right here."
But I do like that he was the one that, because he was right when he was talking to him, when he was talking to the king, like, nigga, you weak, like.
But that was the same. That was the same problem with Stark, with Ned.
Why you say that?
Ned was soft.
But everybody,
Well, it wasn't necessarily soft. He just
everybody consider a nice king or president or whatever soft.
no. Ned was just by the books. He
Yeah.
was just by the books. He just
and John was too much like him.
yeah. Ned yeah. Ned was by the books, but I just feel like they look at that as soft. But see, I don't look at dude as I look at him just by the books, kind of, not really soft. And he don't fuck with his hand. I don't care what nobody says. He don't fuck with Hightower like that.
You talking about the king now?
I'm talking about the one we watched, the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that nigga.
Y'all think he saw?
I'm not gonna say. Yeah.
I think it's because he's been dealing with his too many family members. Like,
Not that he just don't have the personality of a king or somebody that want to run shit.
Right.
In which they said in the beginning that he didn't really want it.
Yeah,
He never really wanted
They
it.
said he didn't want it.
That's
And
why he was looking surprised.
He most definitely, 'cause he looked up like, man, this some bullshit. And he most definitely don't want it now. He was quick to get that name that now after his wife. They split her open.
Yeah, that was
that was brutal.
Everybody keeps saying it was brutal. It wasn't that brutal to watch to me.
Man, yeah, the nigga when they did the little fencing, the little fence, not fencing. What is that called? Jousting. Dude got off the horse and smashed his face with an axe, bro. Yeah, he was like, "No, we just keep this going." I didn't know you can do that.
Crazy. That's what I was like. I'm like, did I just see?
That's what it involves.
But you ain't got to do that though.
Nah, you ain't got to do that. You can yield.
Most niggas get up like, man, fuck. All right. But yeah, this
and nigga Damon skiing. The nigga don't even play the games right. Nigga skiing.
But he lost.
He tripped the dude horse though, man.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I didn't know you couldn't do that. I didn't know it was rules.
Oh, well.
I thought you had to keep the thing straight the whole time.
I don't know.
No, you can't. You gotta. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like that. You gotta joust them, but shit,
it's probably legal, but it's probably frowned upon. Like it was some underhanded shit.
I can't remember because I'm watching both of them. Was it the old one or this or the House of Dragons when dude was jousting and he jabbed him in his neck?
I think that was the old one.
Yeah, okay.
I think that was the old.
I'm like, shit. I would rather you trip my horse.
But that's different though, because you still just keeping it straight.
Yeah, I'd rather you trip my horse. Fuck that horse though. That horse ain't hurt that horse. He got right up.
That big ass horse following your ass, you gonna be pissed.
That's why I thought it was gonna fall on him.
You gonna be pissed if shit happened.
Yeah.
But I do wonder where that other night where he gonna come in at.
Who, Sir Tristan or Sir Christian?
I never caught his name.
The nigga they said it was Dornish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His last name wasn't Martell, was it?
I don't think so. If it was Martell, that'd be crazy. But no, I don't think it was Martell. But
I don't remember. I know
it was a nigga that she threw it to. Everybody else was getting this shit slid down to him. They threw the.
Y'all notice what started Robert's rebellion, right?
What?
There was symbolism. What happened was Rhaegar. Robert and Lyanna was up in the booth with the king.
Yeah.
Rhaegar's wife was up there.
Ain't did you say Aliana or Rayliana?
Liliana.
Ain't she the witch?
Nah, I'm talking about John Mama.
Oh, okay. I thought she was
and Prince Rhaegar.
I forgot her name.
Her
real mama.
His real mama.
His real mama.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Liliana.
Lyanna.
Oh, Lyanna. Okay.
Lyanna. And Prince Rhaegar went up, and they thought he was going up to, talk to his wife. Mm-hmm. But he went up and started talking to Lyanna, and she put the little flower thing around this joust or whatever. He went on to win the tournament. Robert got pissed then. Then, I'm not sure how long it was after that, she came up missing along with Prince Rhaegar. That's when they was like, oh, he kidnapped her. But we know she left on her own. Mm-hmm. And that's what started everything. It was at a tournament.
Robert Baratheon, right?
It was at a tournament.
Hell no.
It's always over a woman. Always over a woman. And this nigga, he want to have a... What y'all think about that? The choice of... He want to have a tournament because he knows for a fact that he's having a boy. He wants to celebrate the boy. And during this tournament, his wife goes into labor. And to me, it seemed like he seemingly made a choice. Because if I remember correctly, they told him that it's a new shit going on to where we can either save the baby
or they both die.
Yeah, or they both die.
Yeah.
That was the choice, right?
Yeah. He tried to save the baby and they both still died.
It wasn't save the baby or save the wife.
Nah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
She was gonna pass either way.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Either way, she was gonna die.
Because they were trying to say that she had lost too much blood even before that, right?
Yeah, and he wasn't coming out.
Yeah.
He wasn't coming out.
They was trying to turn him or something. The baby was a breach or something.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
they said it was a breach, and they was trying to turn
that's
the baby.
That's when the feet coming out first or something.
And it wouldn't turn, so... I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I would have chose my wife. If I had a choice, I would have just chose my wife, man.
Well, ain't no choice.
Yeah, in that situation, it really ain't one. Kill both of them or take the baby. But yeah, if you got the choice.
No, I was saying if I had the choice, like, because he said he thought it was choose your wife or the kid.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Especially after you already lost 5.
See, that's why.
She wasn't supposed to have no more kids.
Yeah.
See, that's why I thought that, because me watching it, I thought for some reason, like right after the show, I thought he said either save the child or the wife. And I thought he was on some, man, we
Fuck
done
her.
tried. We done tried this shit 5 times, man. This the one time, like,
No,
hey.
I think that made him say fuck everything. He don't even want to do that shit no more. Now I don't think. Matter of fact, he might not even survive the next episode.
You think they don't kill him off the next episode?
Nah. If they going by the book, he gonna be around for a while.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for a while?
Yeah, he gonna be
Damn,
around.
I was gonna say during the time jump, they was gonna come back and they gonna be gone.
He gonna be around for He gonna be around for a while.
Damn. That Maester, that's from the first season of Game of Thrones. Is that the same one that's in this one? Because you know he owes the motherfucking Game of Thrones.
It can't be.
Why you say that?
Shit, that nigga be about 300 years old.
Exactly, the nigga already
I'm
old.
gonna tell you why I asked. You remember the scene when he had the prostitute in his room?
Yeah,
And she left and he got up, he stretched. He's like he was just able bodied.
because he was fake. He be faking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe he trying to make himself appear too old or something.
Nah.
Because of his age. But I was just wondering, shit, because he a maester, shit. You never know. He might do some like little blood.
I about to say, let this nigga know
Like
magic
the Red
or
Queen or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
Because
that's
the
what I
Red
was
Queen owned a motherfucker.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, damn, hold on, bro.
But she took off that little red dress and got her decrepit ass in that bed.
But
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's what I was trying to bring. That's why when I said the witch earlier, that's what I was talking about. But speaking of that, did y'all know the baby had died when they had showed the Maester holding
when he was like, yeah, it's a boy. I had no idea. I'm like, 'cause
I
then when they
had a feeling because it sounded like they had the baby stop breathing or something.
Nigga,
And the,
when-
And
and
it
the,
wasn't- it
and the
wasn't
Maester,
crying either.
the Maester looked down like, shit.
yeah, he did look
That's
down.
what told me. I'm like, why you looking like that?
Yeah.
And they pay him down, showed the baby wrapped up too. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because why else would they show the baby? You know what I'm saying? Him just standing there holding the baby wrapped up
Looking
like
stupid.
Yeah, I ain't peeped that. But they ain't, you ain't hear the baby crying either. I'm
Nah.
like, I was so wondering why he so quiet.
That's
Ain't heard
fucked
nothing
up.
from
Must
the
be
baby.
sleep.
That was a horrible day for my boy.
Yeah.
But hey, that's karma for your ass.
For what?
But that's also, damn, I said that when I thought that it was a choice between the wife and the
Oh
baby.
yeah.
You did all that to choose the 5 kids. You go through that with your wife, choose the baby over the wife.
They probably should, yeah.
and then the baby died. That's karma for your ass.
And you lost your wife,
yeah.
your sister.
But damn, he gonna last. He gonna be. I don't even want to ask. I'm gonna just let the show go on. I ain't even gonna ask you. So I wonder when they gonna do the time jump.
It's probably gonna be within the next 2 episodes.
How many episodes y'all
I'm
think?
about to say, I was just gonna say, y'all think we gonna get in 10?
How many episodes were they normally?
10.
10.
They were 10 until the last 2.
And then was like 8, and then like 6, some shit, wasn't it?
Which because they rushed those 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, those 2 seasons.
I know they sent the media like either the first 4 or the first 6 episodes. So
Yeah.
I guess we know it's gonna be more than that.
Well, considering the type of numbers it put up when it first premiered, they getting the full
They
season.
broke HBO. Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, I wasn't surprised about that. I knew that was.
They didn't greenlit 4 seasons of this already. Probably, I'm sure.
I already knew that was gonna happen.
Hell yeah! The first thing since Game of Thrones.
Because
Man, niggas
I
couldn't wait for this
and,
shit.
and you know, and I think Lord of the Rings is gonna do real well too, even though a lot of people complaining about it. Because a lot of people are getting superhero fatigue. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy my superhero movies, but I want something else.
But not Game of Thrones. Lord of the Rings never been like the biggest IP.
Not like
Yeah, not like Game of Thrones.
right. Well, Game of Thrones
Like Game of
wasn't-
Thrones broke HBO. This shit broke HBO.
Game of Thrones wasn't even like that at first.
Yeah, it
though.
was show.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't like, but I mean now in this time.
Just like The Walking Dead, you know, when it first dropped,
Yeah.
the ratings weren't as high as.
But even if The Walking Dead came, if they said they was coming out with a prequel or whatever now, it wouldn't do this.
Right, they tried that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Nah. But I do think Lord of the Rings is gonna be big though.
Yeah.
But this gonna be the biggest thing on TV.
Yeah.
While it's
Yeah.
on TV.
Because it's what, since about season 6 on up?
Yeah.
Since about season 6 on up, it was best TV we was getting. And it's
I'd say longer than that, really. It was probably the biggest thing on TV, probably from season 6 on up.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably it wasn't getting no bigger than Game of Thrones Sunday night. It wasn't getting no bigger than that unless you football.
Yeah.
Right. Ain't nothing gonna take over football.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nope.
Not in America.
Football king.
Not in America.
So, y'all got any ideas of where y'all think the season going, or?
Just chaos. I mean, you know what's gonna happen because we already know about the Targaryens. They're just gonna tear each other. They like the Sith, bro. They're gonna tear each other out. They're gonna destroy each other from the inside out.
Yeah.
I think they gave us a hint of how shit gonna go.
With what?
Cause they told us that they ain't nothing without their dragons.
Right.
Well, they don't lose the dragons for a while.
I'm not gonna say that they're gonna lose the dragons, but technically, Daemon is one of them.
Yeah.
I could see him.
I mean, technically,
I could see
it
him-
seemed like Damon might be the strongest one right now. Like physically, he don't have. Of course, he don't have the military power because the king has it.
Yeah.
But I think if he get a hold of an army or something, his decision making is a lot more, I would say, strong minded than the king's would be. He willing to probably make a sacrifice. The king not willing to make,
Yeah.
which that'll be the difference.
And cause didn't they sentence him like to be like to be around the dragons, like the little pen or whatever that the dragons in? Didn't he exile him to that or whatever?
Was he exiled to?
He
Didn't
told him he had to do something.
Yeah, he exiled him when they was at the end of that little conversation. But I thought it was to
he
it
did.
was to there.
I know he reprimanded him, but I didn't know if he exiled him to where.
He sent them somewhere, didn't he?
To like the pits or something, whatever the fuck this nigga said.
I was
'cause I
gonna watch
thought
it
when
again
he
because I
flew
watched
off-
it twice. I forget though.
I thought when he flew off at the dragon, I thought that was like what they was trying to say, like, yeah, he gonna be with the dragons now. Cause I was like, yeah, I could see this nigga manipulating all the dragons, like to get them on his side, and there goes the beef in between the family, right
I
there.
don't think he gonna take nobody dragons. I don't know though. A lot of them to raise their dragons up from like little babies.
Okay.
The only reason they turned on him and what's name because the Ice King got a hold of.
That motherfucker was dead. That was a zombie dragon.
Yeah. So anything else about House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, the
Nope,
prequel?
just waiting on
What you waiting on?
can't
Fire
wait to see
and Ice?
more.
Oh,
the Song of Fire and Night. No, that's the original title.
Yeah, you like how they threw that in there?
Yeah, they did it on the old one too. Oh, you talking about how they did it in the episode?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I peeped too. I ain't think no. Yeah, I peeped too.
but ain't the name of the next series Fire and Ice?
Nah, that was the previous.
The
Wait,
book
wait,
is
wait,
called
wait,
A
wait.
Song of Fire and Ice. That's what the book called.
And the first series is just Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
But it's based off the book.
based off of Song of Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought the next series that they was coming out with was called Fire and Ice.
Damn, they got
or
another
something.
one coming out.
Yeah, they
Alright.
was what George R.
Or
George
Martin.
R.
yeah,
Martin.
he working on a couple series for him.
Man, but he ain't finishing his work like he should be. Like I heard it's
I mean,
taking
but
him
you don't need to.
it's taking him 5 to 7 years to write one book.
So, I mean, I don't care about that.
But I know they greenlit Jon Snow series,
Yeah,
which I don't see that if it's not going to incorporate the whole universe. I don't see it going too far.
Like, what they gonna do? Show them shit afterwards?
I guess. I mean, he friends with everybody now, so who he gonna fight? They gonna have some new people come over? Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Motherfucker pirates gonna show up,
because you gotta have
So,
some that go into the future.
and him and Aya gonna be out there fighting the pirates and shit.
Or yeah,
That's
I
probably
forgot
what
she
they gonna
caught a body early. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else.
Caught
on
a
this
body boy.
episode.
She caught the body.
Yeah,
She killed the Ice King.
Well, I mean on the first
The Night
season,
King.
when she wasn't trying. She ain't tried to, but she murked that little fat boy.
Hold on. So in the new Game of Thrones, have they ever referenced the Woman King?
What you mean the new one?
I mean, not the new one. In the Game of Thrones of the later times.
I don't know, cause I always
Game of
assume Daenerys was the first woman Targaryen to be. I just assumed that though. That was never said.
We not entirely sure if this woman gonna become queen or not.
That's why I asked it. That's why I asked it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she became queen or not. That's why I said, "Oh boy, gonna be around for a minute."
Oh well, if he gonna be around, then
that's why I asked how they ever referenced there ever being a woman king before, or
no, they haven't. They haven't. So it might not even happen. They might die before all this shit happens.
Yeah, ain't no telling. They do a time jump. Now I'm very interested in it now that y'all confirmed to me that they're gonna do a time jump.
For series, he wasn't in season 1 of Game of Thrones, was he?
Who?
Viserys. That's the king of the House of the Dragon.
No, he wasn't.
But they said
I'm assuming all these people is dead.
They said his name though, unless he got a son named Viserys or.
Man, they passed
down.
They
probably was referencing him.
Yeah, they probably referenced.
They named somebody, but he wasn't the king. He was like how I think he was like what's the name that he is. Tywin. He was like Tywin Lannister almost. But no, because there wasn't no other Targaryens alive. So
I'm about to say they
what was her
be
brother
old
name?
as hell.
The nigga that got the gold myth on his head. His name wasn't Viserys?
It might have been.
I think it was Viserys.
Who?
Her brother.
Her brother. Daenerys' brother.
The one that was with him.
Boy, that people out there on YouTube land screaming at us because they know the answer.
Hold on, are y'all talking about the nigga that was pushed out the window?
No, you know, that was with Daenerys. The other one had the white hair.
Yeah, the one Khal Drogo killed.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
I think his name was Viserys.
I think it was.
They probably just named him after him.
Yeah,
back then they only had like 5 different names.
Yeah, because John was like the
shit.
fifth.
They was making shit up. They finna name their son Balon.
John was like
where did that come from?
The fifth. He was like the 5th Aegon.
Oh, John real name Aegon?
Yeah, his real name Aegon Targaryen.
Oh shit. So the old boy do know. He gotta know.
Who? Yeah, back then they were just passing down names.
The nigga that was the maester, his name Aegon too.
It might have been, but the thing is, he wasn't there, so he probably don't know. They found out John's name from the Meister from the Citadel.
Oh yeah.
That married John. I mean, Rhaegar and old girl.
Lyanna.
Yeah, Lyanna.
So how old is the witch? How old do you say the witch was?
The Red Queen?
Yeah. I know you said she was old as hell.
She should be alive now.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, she should be alive now.
Y'all think we gonna get her? Y'all think they gonna incorporate her somewhere?
I hope. Shit, she was bad.
Yeah, she was.
Which one?
Yeah. The Red Queen.
You said the one, the main one?
Which was the one?
Yeah, it was one that told Varys what he seen when they threw his nuts in the fire.
Oh, no. Wait, the one that had the red hair, right? That's the one I'm talking about. The one with the red hair?
I don't even know who I ain't never.
The one with the red hair. That's the one that was basically helping Stannis, right? That burnt Stannis' daughter alive.
Yeah, I think so.
That's the main one. It was one over in where were they at with the pyramids and stuff?
Did she not
Dawn?
have? Did she not have?
No, that wasn't Dawn.
That wasn't Dawn.
I'm not sure if she had red hair. It might have been black because she looked like she might have been Spanish or something.
So then, why they call her the red?
They all called the
red. That might be who I'm talking about.
They all called the Red Queen. They all called that, and she the one that when she saw Varys, she was like, "Oh, you don't believe, do you?" And she was like, "What was that voice said when they, you know?"
So it's like a clan of them.
Yeah, it's like a coven.
Oh, okay. Huh.
And they all work for the Lord of Light.
The Lord of Light?
Yeah. Nah, the Lord of Light. The he basically they the way they reference him, it puts you in the mind of Lucifer.
Yeah. Cause they ain't show him.
They never showed him.
okay.
But he was the one that actually brought John back to life. Remember, old boy that turned the sword on fire? He kept coming back to life. It was the Lord of Light and that magic that kept bringing him back. You wasn't paying attention like
No,
that.
he ain't
No,
seen it.
I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that part that you're talking about.
You get?
He said he
I said I've seen like first couple episodes, season 1. I've seen couple.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I seen a couple episodes sprinkled in. Then I've seen all of the last season.
Yeah, the Lord of Light, and the Lord of Light also talked about basically referenced John as Lightbringer
Oh yeah, he
to
did
bring
call him
to
Lightbringer.
beat the Night King and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, like I said,
Until it happened.
right
Until
until
it didn't happen.
well, technically he did. He didn't land the killing blow. They never said he was gonna land the killing blow, but John is the one that brought everybody together to fight the Night King. Without him, they was doomed. So technically, yeah, he did, but
Prophecy fulfilled.
yeah, and he was a Targaryen. Just the world didn't know it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that one dude knew he was a Targaryen and that's why he gave him that sword?
Nah, nobody knew he was a Targaryen. Only person knew that he was a Targaryen.
Was that Mace?
No, was the Maester and Ned.
I'm about to say, because for a while,
Oh,
he
Ned
didn't know.
knew too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ned knew.
She told Ned what his name was.
Because for a while, he didn't know, didn't he?
Who, John?
Yeah.
No, John didn't find out till
Until-
the last season.
Once like season 7, yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
And the thing is, we knew he was Rhaegar's son, but we didn't know they were married and he was a Targaryen.
What you mean?
Because
Like we always thought he was a bastard then too.
yeah, we
But
thought
but he was his son, though, so he was a Targaryen.
nah, that ain't how it worked.
Yeah, he ain't had
Ain't how
the
it work.
traditional look or nothing.
Because it's probably some bastard
He wasn't
Targaryen kids out there.
incest. He wasn't incest.
No, he ain't
Nah, he
had a-
still wasn't incest,
He
but
didn't have no he didn't have like the white hair like they be usually have.
right because he wasn't made of incest. But
that's why
Rhaegar, but you know Rhaegar was a real big. They say Rhaegar didn't love Lyanna,
Right.
but the story was called A Song of Fire and Ice. Are we assuming they were talking about Jon and Daenerys, or was they really talking about Rhaegar and Lyanna? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was hella
I don't know,
funny.
maybe I read too deep into it.
No, that's right.
I saw somebody say that
Good writing to make you do that.
they casted the ugliest cast in history
For this one,
because all of them made it incest relationships.
I ain't gonna lie, this cast was terrible looking. There was
Yeah.
a lot of these women is terrible.
Shit,
That's the
except
dude
for,
even said. Dude even said in the show. He was like, "Shit, I was out of
like,
all these
I'm
women
good.
living with the sheep. I assure you, the sheep look much better."
But was that his
The
wife?
mo-
But was that his wife at the end
Oh,
that
that's
he
a
flew off
prostitute.
with?
Wasn't it? Oh, I don't know.
Nah,
That was a
that-
prostitute.
yeah,
No,
that-
she
that-
was
I
like,
thought
oh,
that was supposed to be because he said I order you to go be with your wife and then do some shit. Go.
no,
be
he
the
said your
wife.
whores.
Oh damn! I thought
Nah, that was his little bust down.
that's fucked up.
no,
they would not
would-
show this
'cause
nigga
remember
wife.
at the meeting he was telling them. He told the Hightower dude, he's like, "Shit, you can have her." They was like, "You got a wife
Yeah.
coming." He was like, "You can have her." He said,
That's
"Your
why I
wife just
thought
died,
that-
didn't she?"
That's why I thought that
I
was
said,
part of
"Damn."
the punishment.
Yeah, it was his little bust down.
He said,
from
"You can
around
have
town.
her, bro."
That was fucked up. But all like they all like arranged, ain't they?
No. Maybe, yeah. I would say in some way, I don't think it's arranged ahead of time
Yeah.
like they do.
Like their parents had it figured out their whole life.
Nah, I
you know,
think
shit.
once they be like, your son's single. Well, shit.
Or you trying to buy something?
They like, this little bitch had a period. Here you go.
Yeah, that's what it be like.
I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
That's why what's name? Hey, that how it be?
I'm gonna have to.
Joffrey
bleep that out.
told Sansa, he said, "My mother said once you bleed, I can give you a son."
Man.
Mother said once you bleed, I can give you a son.
That's how it used to be back in the days.
Man.
My bad, Ryan.
What?
If these niggas ain't gonna even know what I'm talking about from the last pod we had.
What?
We was talking about men versus women problems.
Oh yeah,
Like, my bad. Niggas ain't gotta go through that.
yeah.
But we gotta go through other shit, though.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, anything else about Game of Thrones?
Nah, I want to
I
give.
do got one thing. Why the black dude? So you people at the table. Everybody was drinking, and he was like, "No, I'm good."
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's because he didn't trust them, or he just wanted to be of sound? Like,
Nah, I
be
think
on point?
I think he's pissed off.
Cause I don't even think that's what it is.
Because old boy kept cutting him off, like when he'll say
he
something.
was cutting him off.
Hightower kept cutting him off, and he was looking at him like, "Man, I'm gonna beat your ass."
I think he just hold himself in a higher regard than him.
I wonder if this show gonna be.
It don't look like he be
also-
sitting around getting drunk and stuff.
He on some my body, my temple.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's more black people in this one than it is in the first season, ain't it? I don't remember no black people except for the pirate.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
The pirate and the
I know
dude.
this only the first episode, but he was the only black person I saw.
No, you had 2 kids.
Them little mixed kids, boy, I almost said something fucked up.
You finna call them half breeds.
Yeah.
Of course, Ryan will
Motherfucker,
go ahead and
daywalkers.
say it.
They walk.
Hold on, cut that out.
Nope.
That's a short
Nope.
right there.
Y'all kept on going, no.
But yeah.
No, that's about it.
Yeah,
I fuck with him. I think his name was Rollis. No,
Corliss.
Fuck with him. Who out there know how to do dreads? I don't know, but I guess it shouldn't.
I mean,
They be well groomed
back
all the
then-
time.
back
Somebody know how to
then-
do it. Them was pretty neat, bro.
Yeah,
You think that would be a little mad?
But that's that. You know, yeah, you know that's.
Is he
Turn that
Targaryen?
up.
That's what I mean. Is he Targaryen?
I thought all of them was Targaryens.
I thought. Look, you know, it's an offshoot of the Targaryens called Blackfire, right? I thought they was gonna make dude a Blackfire. I'm like, man, that's fucked up.
Nah, that'd be kind of crazy. That'd be kind of too on the nose.
I'm like, oh, that's fucked up.
That'd be
Blackfire.
kind of too on the nose.
But that's how they named people back in the day, not being on no racist.
I hope
shit.
he a Targaryen
Yeah,
and not
true,
one of them,
true.
not one of them black dudes that go dye their hair blonde because they get with a white.
Nah.
I was just about to say, so he is with old girl.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
his
supposed
wife.
to be
Yeah,
Kate.
you
And
was
them
his
was
two-
her-
them was
them
his
was
two
her
I
kids.
thought so.
That's why when they was like,
I
ain't
know
no
they
male
was on
heir,
some
he was
cheating
like,
shit.
nah, we got one right here.
I was like, I didn't know if they were just on some cheating fucking. Like nobody knew that they was fucking. Or
Because
if they was actually
one more thing,
together and
y'all
married.
do know she was a direct descendant to the
Yeah, to
king.
the other king.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you knew that, right?
Who the daughter?
Them two.
Nah.
Them two was the only ones left.
The queen that they passed over and gave it to old boy, she was a direct. That was his granddaughter.
Okay.
They had that ceremony because his son had died.
Yeah.
Her father had died.
Hold on. See, I thought both of them two, the dude and her.
Nah, that's her
the nigga
cousin.
that's king now.
That's her cousin.
And he a Targaryen?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess all Targaryens don't got blonde hair.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, 'cause
Had our parents been ignorant, we'd all been sales.
Oh, I guess they did say the two direct descendants, the brothers died. And I guess I just assumed that he was the third brother, or like the youngest.
Nah, he was
the youngest son or
because
something.
had he been a
Oh,
son
he was married.
or a grandson, it wouldn't have been up for debate.
Right.
Oh,
It was up for debate because he wasn't a direct descendant. He was a cousin, but she was a direct descendant.
So if you got 4 kids and the third one a girl, but the youngest one a boy, the 2 oldest ones die.
No,
it
they
still
go
just
to,
go to
the
the youngest.
both. Yeah.
Yeah.
he go to the oldest male heir.
Yeah.
See, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's what women trying to get over.
And she looked like, and like I said, it's just based off of one episode. It looked like she's been preparing for that.
Do seem like it since the first episode. Shit, the way she was acting.
Or at least preparing to be like a warrior or some shit.
But I don't. Did she have a son or was them 2 daughters?
Who?
Who? Yeah. Who?
The black dude, Corliss, and
No, that was a son and a daughter.
that was a
I
son
think.
and a daughter.
it
So
was
why
a-
wouldn't they give it to the little boy? Why wouldn't they give it to his son? Because that son, that her son is still a
Probably 'cause he
direct.
mixed,
But do that go? But if you not king, do that still?
Yeah, it's still supposed to go that way. Prime example in real life, if
Yeah.
they skipped over Charles and it's going to Harry, or was it William the oldest? ain't it?
William.
Yeah, it's going to
the
William,
oldest.
right? And if something was to happen to William, it still would go to his next in line, which would be his son. It goes to the oldest male heir,
Yeah.
which that little boy should be the oldest male heir. But this TV, we don't quite know.
No, we gonna find
So
out.
it would go
I bet it's because
the
they.
oldest male in the family.
No, the oldest male heir, and it goes by
In the family.
right, which is
Of the bloodline.
I thought it was just a direct descendant of the king.
and it has to be the male, the oldest.
But he wouldn't. But his son wouldn't be a direct descendant, would he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the queen.
mama.
That was her grandfather. That was the king at the beginning.
Yeah, but I didn't think women's. I guess I didn't think women's sons.
And maybe
counted
that's
towards it.
that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Cause she a woman, her kids don't count.
Or did they just not first? Or like, because they mixed. That's what I'm
Or
thinking.
maybe shit,
Nah,
maybe them two, maybe the black dude and the girl, maybe they gonna come into play.
Well,
During the time jump.
it had with the Game of Thrones with the Game of Thrones politics. It is mainly because I would say it's because for one, her kids aren't pure blood. You know what I'm saying? Not because dude white, because she married outside of the family.
Right.
And two, because she's a woman, and those are a woman's heir. Those are her kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now, had it been the son kids, or had she had a brother, it would. Even if he was young, it still would have went to him.
Yeah, it would have went to him, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
So,
that
yeah.
matriarchy, that,
Can we kind of answer the question?
Yeah.
that matriarch shit. I mean, that monarch shit crazy.
Yeah, nah, that shit is. That shit is. But I think this show started off great. Like I said, I thought it was better than episode 1 of season 1 of the
It was.
first
Yeah,
Game of Thrones.
that's the down part of the Game of Thrones, but yeah.
But I am interested to see how far this gonna go.
Right.
And maybe once this all over with, maybe I'll go start Game of Thrones over again and get into that.
Shit, I might start it today.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause that
already
wouldn't
there.
be that wouldn't be a bad way to watch it
I'm on
in
season
chronological
2 now,
order.
shit. Yeah. I'm already
I
on
thought
season
about
2.
starting it while I'm watching this, but I was like, I don't know, I might get confused a little bit.
And you gotta understand, we've seen Game of Thrones all the seasons multiple times.
Yeah.
But
I straight don't think I have, bro. I think I only seen
You
it
just
once.
watched it once.
really,
Well, season 1, I saw multiple times. Because sometimes I start it and then I just won't go past season 1 because I get into something else. But
I think I've seen season 1 so many times. I'm probably just go straight to season 2.
Yeah.
King of the North.
Like, hey man, I guess we in for another 9 weeks of Game of Thrones.
Yep.
yep.
See how this betrayal and incest gonna go.
Man.
Oh, man. This show's it's crazy.
Y'all want to grade this episode? Or do y'all want to just wait to the end?
We can wait to the end.
We can do
I
that.
don't want to do it episode by episode.
It was a good episode.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah, next time we might just
Maybe
do
halfway
a
through
little
the season
format.
we'll throw
I
it.
meant to talk to y'all before we started, but we'll talk about it when we're done.
I'll say we could do a little mid-season grade or something like that, then come with the end with another one or something like that.
That's
All right, so y'all not trying to talk about it again until me away?
no.
No.
okay,
I'm
okay,
just saying the
okay.
grade.
We back.
Okay,
we
alright.
we should be back next Wednesday, shouldn't we?
No, yeah. So, y'all got anything else?
No, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know, except somebody coming up on said camera. But this been Views of a Flick. I'm Will.I.am Defoe, a.k.a. Big Willie Style. That's said.
What's happening?
That's Ron Jarobi.
You already know.
We're going to see y'all next time. That's been House of the Dragons. Peace.